Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. For those of you that are new, thank you so much for being here. Before I jump in to your individual mid-month mini love readings, I wanted to mention a couple of things. First of all, I'm giving away 2 free readings this month. I also mentioned this in the January 1st videos. If you'd like to be considered for that, leave me a comment below. Let me know how the readings resonated with you. Also, let me know that you have subscribed. I will alert winners by January 30th. Pay attention to my reply back to your comments. Because I like to speak to you guys and interact, I probably will have already commented. But if you're a winner, you're probably going to receive 2 comments from me. Don't miss that, okay? Some of my December winners didn't step up to claim the free reading. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll give you 7 days to claim your free reading. If I don't hear from you within that week, I'm going to give the reading to somebody else. I think that that's fair. But again, pay attention to my reply back to your comments because that's how you'll be alerted. Look at the comments by January 30th. You guys will know for sure. Also, a few of you have reached out to me to see what else I do beyond just oracle readings. I'm a Reiki master, I'm a shaman, I do energy work for people all over the world, distance healing primarily, or for those of you in New York, you can come see me in person. I also do custom candles. Check out my website if you're interested in booking something in addition to readings, urbansoulguru.com, everything's there. Okay guys, let's jump in to your mid-month mini love readings. Hi Capricorn, let's see what's going on for Capricorn in love for January 15th through the end of the month. Capricorn in love, January through the end of the month. Capricorn, I'm definitely picking up on some separation energy. For some of you, it is just distance because you don't live near each other. And it's as simple as that. I do see that resolving pretty soon. For those of you that have already been going through a separation, if you want to resolve the separation, a lot of effort has to be made at this time, okay? If you wait too long before you reach out to the other person, before you start consciously trying, this may become a permanent separation. I'm really feeling the energy that you have to do it now, if that's what you want. For those of you that are separated and you know it's of the highest good to stay separated, some fresh new energy is going to come in the second half of January. But let's see. Oh my goodness. You just saw this pop, right? I'm telling you, this is a big message for the majority of Capricorn. Separations. Some of you do not want to get back together. You know that you desire a love that is higher vibing. There was something very toxic about it. You're just not into it. We'll see what comes up for you too. But I am getting this message about separation, and I'm definitely feeling the energy that there are Capricorns that really want this to resolve, or your partner really wants to resolve this and get back together, but you guys can't wait any longer. The second half of January, before you get to February 1st, start taking steps toward healing. It doesn't mean that it has to be fully resolved by February 1st. It's not realistic, especially if quite a lot happened that caused the separation. I do see resolve. I do. But you have to act on it now. For those of you that don't want to resolve, you know it's time to go your separate way, or you've been separated now for quite some time. You have a new love and you have something better coming in. You have the option. You have the option for new love for sure. And this is true whether or not you would like to see this resolved. So say you would like to take steps forward, but your partner doesn't, okay? There's definitely new love that will be worth having gone through this process for, because I do feel like you're learning some really core things about yourself, resolving some old karmas, which is massively important. One of those karmic issues I'm seeing is control. You're either dating partners that are very controlling, you have people around you that are influencing relationships because they are being controlling, like an in-law, for example. This energy could be coming from you, Capricorn. Make sure that this gets resolved. I don't actually see this coming from the majority of Capricorn, but again, these readings can go both ways, so I am putting this out there. Also, Okay, here's a big message. For those of you who are trying to resolve a separation, you want to get back together. Obviously, you have to put wheels in motion. You have to communicate. But if someone's saying, okay, look, I'm open to this, but we're not just jumping right into it. We need to get some healing together, or we need to go away somewhere to heal, or they have some boundaries around it, okay? Don't control it. Don't force anything. If you force this to happen in a way your partner isn't ready for, it's done. It's done. Your chance of getting back together will be over. So I know that that's a harsh message, but there's a possibility of this working out really well for you guys. Also, for those of you who are going through the separation and you both do want to get back together, it was worth waiting for each other. There's something very healing happening at this time, whether you get back together or you don't, okay? Because you're resolving something karmic. Now, the control issues, this could have been a repetitive karmic pattern from old relationships. You recognize it. You've dealt with the energy. Now, when you move on to this new love, it doesn't have to show up again. Or if it does, you can squash that really quickly, either by not getting into another one of those types of relationships or just having healthier boundaries so that you're standing in your personal power at all times. I am seeing for some of you the separation has to do with career. This is the clarifier for separation. So, Capricorn, I'm getting distance. I'm getting physical distance. Some of you, your careers are taking you out of the country, out of the state, and it has caused some strain on your relationship. I see it resolving as long as you consciously work toward better communication. You have better quality time when you do spend time together. I'm pretty sure I said this. I think I said this in the Capricorn video for January 1st. Someone could have been traveling, and while they were traveling, they stepped out of a relationship. If that was you, Capricorn, I do see a partner being willing to resolve this issue with you, but you got to let them do it their own way. If they're the one who maybe stepped out of a relationship, but you're still willing to work at it with them, make sure they're not forcing you ahead of schedule. It's the time to move forward, yes, so start taking steps toward resolution. But it doesn't mean you have to like instantaneously move in together. It doesn't mean that you are fully committed, everything's let go of. It just means that it's the time to start that healing process, to give yourself a real shot of getting back together, but that you can go at your own pace. It will be worthwhile to not rush this, regardless of how this separation has showed up. Okay, let's pull a few more clarifiers. Worth waiting for is being clarified by making the effort. See, here's the thing. The separation for so many of you is actually what heals the relationship. It may not have been pleasant to go through. Obviously, a lot of emotions involved in this. But because you've had the separation, you appreciate each other more. You're holding yourself accountable. They're holding themselves accountable for whatever showed up that caused the separation. And you're making the effort. I think for most of you, if you want a resolution here, you are already putting in the effort. But this sits at the center of your reading. But this is why that person's worth waiting for. This is why it was worth going through the separation. You make that effort, and because of this amazing effort that you otherwise may not have even known that you needed to put in, this is why you guys heal. And this is how not only you get back together, but that you get back together with like a brand new start. There's something new here. Even if you get back with somebody that you've been separated from, okay? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Some of you, this is what they're going to say. Okay, well, we need some sort of healing to take place. So it's a retreat. It's a spiritual retreat. It's a little vacation so that you guys can reconnect. But it's going to require some really deep conversations if you go. But it's a retreat within. No distractions. If you're going to get back together, this has to be your number one priority. You are going to make some sacrifices, but it's beautiful. Do you see this? What I love about this card oftentimes is that it speaks to marriage. These two people, it's like a groom and a woman in her wedding dress, okay? Now, this could be a serious relationship where you're not married, but it's that kind of energy I feel coming through. These two people, yep, they're walking they're talking, their backs are turned, okay? So they're not paying attention to anybody. This isn't the day of the ceremony. I get that this energy is two people saying, look, we're here, we made a commitment, let's talk about it, let's work on it, but we need to be alone. So be alone, work on it. It can heal. If you do this, this relationship is going to heal. Now, for those of you who are single, the retreat has to do with you retreating within, or you even taking a trip away so that you can heal and come back feeling refreshed. A lot of self-love here. A lot of self-love is going to help heal the lingering emotional attachments and some of the grief. And it's going to help you call in this new love. So for those of you that are single, here's the message sitting at the center of your reading. This person, yes, is worth waiting for. This new love, you know it's better. You know it's better. You got to stay open to it. But you also have to make the effort to stay open. That means that if you hide out in your house, you're not going to attract new love in. When you're out, talk to people. Even if it's just the energy of being open. Okay, universe, my energy is open. If someone comes up and talks to me, I will entertain the conversation. Even if you're not being overly aggressive about it, Capricorn, I see you needing to be out. I see you needing to put up that profile somewhere so that other people can see that you're ready and they can contact you. I see somebody else contacting you, somebody else approaching you, but it does require you to put some effort in, okay? But there's a lot of really good energy once you get past this. And not that this is bad energy, but you're certainly working through some things. Let me grab your card that just flew. Oh, wow. Okay, here's why. This is why you make the effort. This is why I'm getting that, yes, there's separation, but you're going to resolve it. Crowning your reading, this could be the one. This is the love of your life. You know, maybe someone made a mistake. Maybe there were some superficial things that kept you apart because it was distance. Regardless of what it is, even if you're single, this one that is so game-changing for you, they're worth waiting for. I am getting for some of you, though, that you have the option to resolve the old relationship. You will also have the option to move forward from it and also connect with this new love. That could be the one. But there's a lot of soulmate energy around it. Trust your gut on this one the next 2 weeks. But let's also, I'm going to pull, let's do bottom of the deck. We'll do this first, and then I'm going to pull an extra card for you guys. Forgiving and learning, again, this is karmic. The separation had to do with a karmic issue. A lot of this has to do with control issues. But I am getting travel, someone may have stepped out. Whatever this energy is or how it manifested, so now you guys are separated. It's karmic. It's time to heal it. As long as you put the effort in to heal it, there's a very good shot things are going to work out well. And you'll actually have a better, more connected relationship moving forward. But there's a lot of forgiveness, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of healing, and trust me, it has to do with karmic energy. Okay, I'm going to pull an angel card for you, Capricorn. Let's see what angels are going to help you through this. Obviously, separation energy, I was channeling it, then separation comes up in the card. So this is big for the majority of you. What angels will be with you for the remainder of the month to help you with the separation, to help you resolve, to help you heal if you're single and still healing? Capricorn. Okay, this is a big one. This is big. Jophiel, patience. Again, remember this message. Whether it's you that needs to be patient or your partner needs to be patient, you can't control this process. But it is important that you take steps forward. But a lot of patience, especially if you are earning back somebody's trust or they are earning back your trust. There's a lot of patience. Nurture this. Be very kind. But put a whole lot of work into this if you want to get back together. I do see for the majority of you, if you really know this person is the one for you, you're going to get through this. You're going to get past it. You guys are going to be okay. But I do see this extending beyond just the next 2 weeks in January. There still may be this healing process, this ongoing healing process into February. For some of you, this really will get resolved before the end of the month. I think for the majority of you, though, you're going to see this extend into February. But you will have made progress. Acknowledge the progress, communicate about the progress so that you're infusing a lot of love and a lot of positivity and just patience at the core. Just know that this will require your patience, but it is worthwhile. Okay, Capricorn, thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I really am so grateful for your support and the connection that we have through this channel. I will be back to see you guys again with a bigger reading for February 1st, your general and your love reading. But I hope that this gives you guys clarity for the remainder of the month. Love you, Capricorn. See you soon. Ciao.